A lot of persons, the place is just calm right now, and a lot of persons I know get them $1,000 and them $2,000 for vote. I'm sure of it right now. So a lot of them is looking for a next money to look after tomorrow dinner. And them not realize that what they did, you know what I call them? I call them Judas.
Mighty
What
God.
they did, what they did is the same thing that Judas did to Jesus. Them sell out the country for just a little bit of nothing. Them not think about them children. Because when I spoke to one of the member of the another party, I said to them, say, listen, I'm gone through the gate already. I want this country for my grandkids and my grandkids. That's what I want. I want the future for what Jamaica supposed to be. Jamaica
Right.
is lovely and have a lot of resources. Why are we suffering?
True. Exactly. All right. Good points there. Want to get in Dr. Orin Cole. You know what I mean?
Good morning, good morning.
Morning, my brother.
Wheeling from the betrayal from the people that believe that a 5,000 or a 10,000 is their children and grandchildren future. Wheeling from a betrayal of a government that a prime minister, not a government, will do anything to keep himself in power from being investigated
Yes.
and possibility to go to prison.
Yes.
It is not the Jamaica Labour Party who won this election. It is not the people of Jamaica that will be free. It is a corrupt administration led by Andrew Holness. It is an administration. And you know, I have a little lady used to come pray for me. And she tell me how Jesus loved me. And when I saw her, she went out and voted to Andrew Holness. And she came, I said, look, you're a disgrace to God. The Bible said you must learn to shun the very appearance of evil.
Of evil.
Don't come back here. Because you did not shun evil.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because guess what?
Yes,
Renito Adam said that we are going to pay. Renito Adam,
Yes, he said it.
said that Jamaica will pay daily.
Yes, he definitely said it.
And we're going to pay more dearer.
Yes, man.
May I borrow a word for Adley Shaw? We're going to pay more dearer for what happened when the night before the election, community was flooded with black tank.
Yes.
Communities were floods with black tank.
Yeah.
Communities were flooded with blacks, cement and steel.
Yes.
All man we have 4 house get 2,000 black.
Wow. Wow.
While a little lady we live in a board catch-up house who is a member of the Jamaica Labour Party didn't get 1 black.
Wow.
Them promise her next time. They promise her next time. But the man with the 4 house get 2,000 black. 2 black tank. 1 ton of steel and 100 bag of cement. Why them do that to him? Because he can look upon that same lady and hug her up and say, boy, your time soon come. And she go vote the election morning.
Wow.
So it is not the Jamaica Labour Party who won. We must, as a comrade, and as a people, is that the Jamaica Labour Party who won. Is that the MP for the Jamaica Labour Party won, they won. The only person going to be benefit in this victory is Andrew Onis will having enough time to delay the court process and delay every process that's and have enough time not to go to prison. But comrade, joy cometh in the morning. 14 members of parliament run out 49. And if 14 can run out 49, can you imagine what 28 can do to 35? The next 10 name that is under investigation for illicit enrichment.
Yes.
It won't be so easy. No, I can't turn up in the parliament no more. And I sure to God that Juliet Onis will never be back the speaker of parliament because the opposition leader will not agree for it. We make a mistake because it is a custom where the member that recommended by the government that the opposition agree with. It was a custom. It is not a bylaw, it's a custom. Just like
Marky had explained it. Marky had explained it.
So that won't happen again. Right. That won't happen again. And what happened, even if them keep the oversight committee them, because I show you Andrew is corrupt, you know. What Andrew has done, Bruce Golding has set a prime example. Although Warmington said him do nothing and he's the worst leader that the Jamaica Labour Party ever have.
Yes.
But what Bruce Golding has done, Bruce Golding said, look, every oversight committee in the parliament must be chaired by the opposition. Right? What Andrew has done has removed that from all and have it. So the Jamaican, this guy, no, seriously, I wish to God that I could live to see the day when a handcuff go upon him. I wish to God to see the day like when Simit him name 1994, 1993 when him walk through Spanish Town penitentiary prison. I wish to God to see that. Right? Jack Simit. Thank you. Right?
That sound like in my ear.
Yeah, man, me hear you, man. Jack Simit. Yeah, me hear you. Thank you for that. Right? I wish to God to see that day come. I heard a JLP make a promise, a vice note, say every time PNP coming up, Paul, you just want prison labor right. Why the reason why them have to get prison? It's because them a thief. Who got prison?
God, them a criminal.
Thief got prison.
Exactly.
So when a woman go make a vice note, you know, say every time PNP want prison labor right. You can. Why labor right not come and prison PNP? Come and prison the PNP them.
Show some evidence of prison the PNP. See him, sir.
Prison PNP them. You understand?
And I'm here for it. I am here for it. I don't business who is corrupt, lock them up.
I could have me.
Lock them up.
Right? So the truth of the matter is, comrade, a well fought race, a battle that well fought, and in everything we have to give God thanks because the IMF presently pressuring the Jamaican government for over the last 6 months to move the US dollar to $200.
What?
Right? That's evidential facts.
By the time, by Christmas, it will be $200.
$200?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Evidential facts.
Hold on there, Rose Gold.
Thanks, Nigel Clark.
Rose Gold. Are this enough vote for? Eh? Why the PMP
by
have to be what? Go through, my boss. Go through. Don't even answer.
I believe if you want that answer, go and watch a clip from a young man named Dr. Damian from Oran Radio. We're telling that 90% of the young men them in the JLP every December go for clip use yard go have a party. Go there, so.
Bobby Marshall, you're asking if the PMP, if the JLP is the only one that is thief. You never spell thief right still, but never make that slide. What is your point about the question that you're asking? Hold on the doctor. Hold on, let me just make that point. What is the point of the question that you're asking when we have seen a party in power for 10 years now and the amount of corruption that has surrounded them, tangible corruption, the drill, all type of something, right? $3 trillion, $3 trillion that is unaccounted for in multiple ministries where audit needs to be done. No, the audit can't done because they put back the thief them in a power.
But may I answer him, please? From 1954 until 2025, 5 Jamaica Labour Party member of Parliament went to prison. Not one PNP. Not only that, Dalrymple, a criminal by confession, she confessed to the court that she guilty to defraud the Jamaican people.
Lie to the Integrity Commission.
Right? And been charged. You have rural thief. I mean read that you may want put. Rural read is before the court. Kimberly Brown Lawrence, a councillor of the Upper Brownstown in St. Anne's and Pick Spino. Right? And
all of them is not the same way, Marshall. That is a lie. All of them is not the same.
No.
That's a lie.
Until you can bring the evidence. Until you can bring evidence before the court. You're innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, they said something about PJ. They said something about PJ, but PJ's asset was certified every single year and was in the gazette. So you explain that? I'm thief.
Alright.
And certified. I don't understand. How you do that?
Alright, what happened? What happened? You hear them talk about the Shell scandal.
I don't want to go into this. No. Them are distract the show. You know who want to play? The interview. I'm going to play the interview now with the EOJ worker that is saying some bag of things to Sullpha. Me I go play that now. So if you don't want to stay on and stay,
go ahead.
You can't do that.
Yeah, man. We're on mute.
EOJ worker shocks the world and expose Jamaica PM.
So every time I come home, I get trailing. Even when you start home, even when you're not going to eat my food and I get trailing. When I do my food and I'm going to go, a man stand up and get the date to tell them when me happen. The date was the day after nomination day. I'm telling myself, say, yo, come here, people are passed. Them pass, I don't tell them, they now hold up and talk. Oh, them are going to feel. That's when him do him. When him do this, when him do that. When I don't teach to vote them, everybody not don't know, so when I teach to vote them, them set up my life here, so and everywhere, so now I realize what I go on. Say, yo, no, man, something really I go on. Because even when them get 25, I'm jump to 25, them reach 35, them jump 35, them still ahead of me, I'm in a miss. So, me I say, what's all I want to wear now? Because I get them a band, you know, how to move, how to behave and all of them things. I call her, I say, yo, come here, let's Sullpha, I want to use the bathroom. When she come to me now, I get up and I go to her and I say, you know, say, I vote them a thief, right? So, because me I work as a PNP member and she's a PNP supervisor, so me think we could have tell her the EOJ supervisor, the man now, we're in a EOJ shirt. And him look for me and just up on him phone and him walk out to like him go outside. Less than 10 minutes, you see 2 men coming. I look on them ways and see them have to them. And I know what everybody know. I'm saying everybody know.
Welcome back, people, and
that is the snippet of a part of the interview. You know, they put the first part on juicy part. So that are the juicy part. So basically what the EOJ workers say, everybody knows say JLP robbed the election. Not my word. These are allegations. This is allegedly a EOJ worker. He might have give him name. I think this is the biggest video Sullpha ever do in her life. Because this, when me hear after this video, no normal. Don't listen to this.
This is the interview with the EOJ worker who has been the whistleblower about how election votes are being stolen. So, there's a lot of talk going around right now, even with the Prime Minister himself's seat. And I just want to know, just give the people a summary of yourself and what you think about what's happening in the EOJ, specifically in the polling section.
Alright, my name is Christopher Walker. I am 33 years old. I grew up at Walton Park Road. So I grew up in a PNP area. So I moved come to this community now of the boulevard and thought it was a PNP area. So I took
yeah, you say all we know is an EOJ worker. You just mentioned his name a while ago. Go look up his name. Go do your investigation.
In the EOJ, specifically in the polling section.
Alright, my name is Christopher Walker.
His name is Christopher Walker.
33 years old. I grew up at Walton Park Road. So I grew up in a PNP area. So I moved come to this community now of the boulevard and thought it was a PNP area. So I took work to work in the polling station.
Yeah, man, put the number in the chat. No, don't bother.
From ever since that day till now, my life has been in hell because I didn't want to steal votes for Jamaica Labour Party.
You hear that?
What has happened in this general election, it was the same thing that happened in 2020, September 3rd, general election.
Thank you.
The EOJ workers, they steal the vote.
Mm-hmm.
When I was there marking, when I am at 15, they're at 25. When I am at 25, they're at 35. When I am at 35, they're at 55, and so on. So, in this election, general election, as the world can see, they steal the election even in front of the people they face, because how can you win when you're not happy, you're not celebrating? Otherwise, from the look of few persons, then some of them know what is going on, some of them don't know. That is going around blowing hands and ringing bells. Everybody see what is that come to the light, that they have stolen the election and that they stole the other election, September 2020. Yes.
Oh, so what everybody really want to know though is because people that say if it's something matter in the comments, me get paid from Golden to make video, which in case I don't know, me don't know Golden, and as a matter of fact, me don't know no politician. So what you think specifically, where everybody want to know, how exactly, what you think, how exactly, where you see, where you say, yeah, them people are active vote, yeah, them people are guilty.
Hi Velma.
As what we said, when I'm marking out the names of the person come, like John Tom come, or Mary Jean come, and I mark that, when I mark those two, you know, they have two more, because we keep track. I was working in the PNP, as a PNP there, and you have the JLP working there, and you still have the EOJ persons that are in the t-shirt. So when I'm at 15, they are at 25, and I'm saying, I'm good with maximum. I don't even though I can make mistake, but I can't make so much mistake then. When I'm at 15, they're at 25. When I reach 25, they're at 35. When I'm at 35, they're at 55. When I'm at 55, they're at 85. When I'm at 85, they reach 125. And sometimes, when I was at the 15 and 25, I got to feed them score then. I got to the 35, and then I got to the 55. But even when I'm at their score, or their count, they're still jumping ahead of me. And
so they might make some jump.
And I saw the EOJ worker with some ballot boxes in front of, like, on the desk of the ballot boxes, and they're writing on some things on them.
Yeah.
That was in September 3, 2020. So that arose my suspicion as well. What are you writing on the ballot boxes?
Yeah.
The ballot, the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were writing on some things on them. And when I just go into the polling station, they were using all kind of tricks telling me to move the little cardboard thing that they go and vote and put it somewhere and tell me to move a fan for those lovely ladies and put it over there. So I was, that aroused my suspicion. Why you asking me to move these things? You're a man. Why you don't move the lady? Yeah, them try and move me from certain place to them get to pass with with whatever them have.
Oh, okay, yeah, they might try to get you that way.
Yeah. So that arose my suspicion. But as I said, I thought I was doing a PNP zone.
Oh, okay.
I got tricked. They put up PNP flag just like in this election. When it come near to the election, they put up their PNP flag. And some of the persons that are labor rights start to wear PNP armband and PNP shirt.
Okay. There's a case where people are masquerade as PNP. I have some. It can be two ways. You can have PNP and masquerade as JLP. I can have actual JLP members are pretend as PNP.
Yeah. So I went to, as I said, that I went to a meeting. And when I was in the meeting, even other PNP saw JLP members and said, but that money are liberate, take out them phone and need to take them picture. So that was going on in this election. In this one that I saw with my eyes.
Wait,
and said, but a meeting. And when I was in the meeting, even other PNP saw JLP members and said, but that money are liberate, take out them phone and need to take them picture. So that was going on in this election. In this one that I saw with my eyes. I know JLP, strong JLP member that have a PNP candidate face and then people have a PNP armband and wear PNP shirt and their labor rights. So that was one of the things that happened, not just in 2020, but in 2025. There's a video of a man videoing one of them, a PNP man putting in PNP clothes in labor right car. That one is
so him get catch on camera a changing clothes.
And the thing is that some of the council of them sell out. Some of the PNP council sell out. Because Mark Golding, there is no way for Mark Golding to lose this election. Everybody's still.
So obviously somebody have to sell out. So PMP. So now what we are getting to the PMP I work at some PMP, because we can't say the PMP. So we have some people in the PMP apparently working for the JLP, and as the Tracy saying, the money run and I go for money run for bribe. So
wow.
What you can really tell, one more you can tell about these persons who are working for the JLP. What you know of these persons who are working for the JLP, who are apparently PMP members?
I don't know much, but I just know that they are. When I ask other PNP, they say that they are PNP persons, such as the woman with the shiny bum and the man that was in the PNP. So they are. People confirm with me that they are PNP. However, they sell out. Sell out.
Them are one of the first them where JLP fear the votes, they get the vote, the new votes them.
Well, still the vote.
Yeah.
To be exact. there are voice notes that I'm going to try to get. They're on the foot now. I'm going to try to find them today and send them to you. That you can hear other PNP workers saying that this must stop, where you can't when election day you get paid. So you say that you're sick, nothing happened to you. You know the point, your time of the month, get sick, but you get money to stay at home. And you stay at home and sabotage the election, so you still have PNP workers that work in polling stations that stay at home and sabotage.
Okay.
Not enough. A few. Just a few. That take buyout and stay at home and sabotage certain polling divisions.
Okay, so that one of the methods them they use to bribe them. However, there is something that seems to be even more interesting. Oh, you reach so far in the video and you like and subscribe yet. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. So all the people a potential victim candidate if you get investigated. Not saying that all of them suspect guilty, but them a potential candidate. So continue.
I have a friend that she's overseas, but she's in the west. She's from the western side of America, and she was telling me that a lot of persons were taking buyout, were taking money to sell out PNP bit long before the election. And I was telling her, I said, no man, that can't go on, man. Everybody tired of this man, and so them have to vote him out. Which I hear evil, right? starting out of them tired of Andrew. Them need a change, man. They want
Yeah, man, definitely.
hear more than one liver, I'd say, to them, man.
Definitely.
The money where them go around that shows the Jamaican people. Well, everybody knows Jamaican people are little people.
Yeah,
Them little
real.
bad. So take the money. I forward a message to you. And that what you call clustered manager get 500,000. Come
Who that?
500,000. Clustered managers.
Where are they? Repeat, wait just a while ago.
A message to you, I don't ever see it. I'm going to find back and forward it if you don't see it. Cluster managers get 500,000 Jamaican dollar, not to work.
Not to work?
Yeah.
You going to hear that? So explain to the people about a cluster manager.
I think those are the ones them that are the ones them like the same man that set me up.
the one they were in charge. Yeah. So people hear that money run to bribe people.
50 to 100 to 200 to 250 to 500,000, and the local man and some people get so some in this election.
Yeah, man.
And money run this election. Trust me, not just the 6,000 where them get for go to the meeting and put on the shirt. No, them get way more than that from voting day.
Yeah, man.
Way more than that.
So, yeah, man.
Mark will never lose the election fairly, as I can see.
Yeah.
Lose the election by stealing in front of our eyes. In front of our eyes.
Yeah. So so different though. But I'm with you now because I know say the situation them apparently trail you all about and mess around with your life. Well, tell me about that because I want to know what really happened with you.
Okay, from the day that I take the job and they send the police them to come kill me, and how I know that it's police, I saw the same police behind some JLP MP. So that's why I confirmed that they were police. So from that day, they tried multiple times to set up my life, and I don't know if I believe in the God of the Bible, but trust me, I believe in the God of the Bible. God of the Bible has been protecting me. Sometimes, if they say out of their mouth, they don't know, oh, I am not dead. Sometimes I wonder because every time they try to set me up, one of the things that I noticed, there were always a police chief nearby. Always. So that showed me that I can't even go to the police. Who am I going to go to?
You can know say it's somebody in the government.
Yeah, I don't have nobody to go to. And every time I try to look at work, either I don't get it, or what happened with the last Wise Month that I tell you, the work I go to look at after change at Prestige Plaza in one restaurant with quote unquote pastor. This was the second pastor that set up my life. That's why Jamaica is like this. Everybody's involved in criminality. Well, not everybody, but Ahmad.
Yo, that interview, you mad me. I'm there 15 minutes and 43 seconds in. The man say, them send police to come analyze him. The man say, pastor, try to set up in life. So it is all alleged what he's saying, because I can't corroborate nothing what I say. But these allegations are $500,000 cluster agents, what they call them? Cluster operatives. $50,000 to $500,000 was paid for them not to show up at work. So it is alleged that the People's National Party was sabotaged on multiple different levels in this election. People was acting as if they supported the People's National Party in key positions, the workers, and allegedly, what are the KK said this is a lie. What are the KK? Let me unmute her. What you say? What you say, KK? Unmute yourself.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm listening to the clip that you were playing. And he said this was from this happened in 2020. I make we use common sense, which is the biggest sense in the whole entire
No,
world.
you can't say that, you know. You can't say common sense. You can't refute nothing what he must say because you never did it when it happened with him.
No,
So,
I never did there, but he was saying something and I'm listening. So I am saying, if I let me use me and you, let me just use me and you. If I see you steal something in 2020, you see, I am going to tell somebody about it. You understand?
not necessarily, no. Not necessarily.
All right,
That
you
is
see,
not true.
all
That
right,
is
then
not
if
true. That
then
is not true.
right, that is me. You understand me? And then now in 2025, you see, me I come ball it out. When me would I do if I did me, I'm a fear of
Yeah,
my
but you
life.
can't use that. People get bribed, some people, then put them in a fear. Look how much time man I'll grape all woman and she never come out and talk till the
That is
years
true.
after.
That is true.
So
Yes, but I
you can't use
that that
your
that
and
is
what you
that is
would have do
true. That
to
is true.
fear
But I
anybody else. You
when it
can't
come
say
out
that.
with the voting of the color of the clothes, I can tell you definitely, darling. I am a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party, not because me growing up PNP home, I choose whatever I wanted to vote for because I'm an adult. All right. And I remember in 2016,
Don't be
I
long enough.
leave.
Don't be long because I want to
No,
play
me
this.
not be long man, cause somebody else have to talk. I leave from where I was working in a full orange color to come to vote because I wear whatever I choose to wear. You understand me? And when my people them who know me and see me in a full orange, the first thing they will say, hey girl, you switch, me no pay them no mind. Because me know say me free to wear whatever I wanted to wear and I vote for who I wanted to vote for. Just like if I wanted to take a thief there with or wanted to take a Batman, nobody can stop me. I have a mind of my own, so I choose whatever I wanted to do.
That's it.
Yeah, because you had some people, if you're speaking the truth, they say you're telling lie. And if you're telling lie, they say you're talking the truth. So there is nothing you
But
could
you
do
are
for
doing
people to believe.
you do the same thing. You do the same thing to may I call you back, Steffi. You do the same thing to the youth. Yeah, so we must make the sense and a lie. But me I go move on still. Big up yourself.
If you say me lie like sure me not sleeping in your bed and me not there with you, cause me there with man, but me not there with you. Thank the
No,
Lord.
me not really depend on you a cuss out the chat and then type of way. Me not really depend on that. Let me get
I'm not gonna stay long for this. I know you have a video and you have the next reveal
yes, my dear.
interview I go for. But people need to stop trying to hide that Jamaica is corrupt.
Yes.
If you don't want to wise up and understand that Jamaica is corrupt, our country is corrupt. So because you know go through something and you never witness something yourself, you're
Yes.
going to say a kind of things. You
Yes.
cannot do that. You must have an open mind, have a conscience, you're human. Everybody have them experiences and them go through things, you know. You have to listen.
Right.
Don't deny something because you did not go through it yourself.
Right.
That's blatant stupidity. Not saying that you're stupid, but you must hear and you must listen.
Right.
Shame me can't go through something and me tell me experience and you're gonna try to undermine me because you never go through it before. I have an ignorance to
And
my
you can't see how
experience.
it would have happened now, really.
And you go deny it.
Yeah.
That's cold.
It come like your brother will call me and say the electoral
Mm.
process is so iron tight that it is hard for them to steal. And I say, hard don't make it impossible, sir.
It can't.
It
It
don't make it
can't.
impossible. You understand?
No, but you're making yourself looking like you're complicit to corruption. You will accept those things yourself too.
Right, exactly.
You're making yourself look like that. You can't talk like that. We have a lot of people here watching this thing, watching more, and we
Somebody
are
attack
thinking we
now.
are
You
listening.
can't talk while them attack. Go ahead, Mama.
You have to have a more open-minded way of thinking. Think for other people. You can't think for other people, but you sometimes have to have some empathy.
Right.
Think about what other people are going through and what other people are feeling. You can't really put yourself in other people's shoes to an extent to some point. But you have to think of not just yourself alone.
Mm-hmm.
You can't so limited, if that makes sense.
Yeah, man. I understand what you're saying, man.
All right, Bolo, that's all I say. Go and play the video.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me put this back. Yeah. Some people can't hear me. This back on mute. So yeah. Some people can't hear me. First part of the so yeah, my panelists, you hear the first part of what the youth has said. Say people get paid. And I told you guys that a lot of this is going to come out. You're going to hear a lot more stories. Because it's not the same day a bucket go away the bottom drop out. People have been part of corruption and witnessed corruption for years. You hear what the man say? When him go to the supervisor and say, you're a thief in vote, I go on and say, no. The supervisor link a man and the man make a call and two man come in there with weapon upon them. You understand? Don't know if a police, don't know if a bad man. So, we live in our society where if you are stand for justice and you go to Babson, you want to report it. Your life might be in a danger. You feel me? I deal with, we live in that type of society there. You know, because you don't know how deep the barrel of corruption is and who is who. Look on the situation with the commissioner of police. You hear about that on the news? Where SSP Wayne Cameron report him about some misconduct allegedly. And then him a tell him say him a remove him from him duties. But SSP a say you don't have that authority or power to remove me from this post. Because that's not your mandate, you go outside your power. And then the other day the man go on a meeting and no police no show up. So you see the abuse of power from Andrew Onis, his cabinet, and also people that are close to him are in favor with him. It come like we forget that Dennis Strong is still head of the FID, which is a conflict of interest. And Andre Stevens will show one picture with Dennis Strong, Sharpneck, and Jazz Davis, Dirty Batty Jerry. A football match together, and Sharpneck a show up third term. So them a come below. Them is a syndicate. Them a clique. So how far does the corruption actually go? You understand? How far does it actually go? What have to say about that? Yeah, say Rabbit love one. Or Tyrone, you know what I want to Yeah.
Yeah, man, Bolo. VNR.
Yes. Go through Rabbit one, love.
Listen.
Yes.
Corruption is our new motto for Jamaica right now. New motto, new anthem, new everything. Because number one, if you have a leadership and find out that the leader is corrupted, it's supposed to be overturned, that him supposed to come out and see it or something.
Right.
He's not supposed to. Man in a court up to the election day and he's still in court. Why?
Trust me, it's not normal.
Good afternoon,
comrades.
Yeah, good afternoon.
You know, I want something new.
Yeah. Yeah, we're saying know that
I know.
Know that I know, yeah.
You know, more than like know me here and read this to the cabinet, the members of the cabinet, the JP cabinet.
Yeah,
man. What does it mean for us?
1 second, the
What you think
Tyrone.
it mean
Hold
for?
on, there, bro.
Okay, Bolo.
No, yeah, man, let's get
What you
yourself.
think? What you think it mean for us with Warmington as the
No, I
speaker?
don't believe that. I don't think they are so barefaced and nasty. I don't believe that. You can't go from worse to worse. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
And
then yeah, man,
and
you can do it.
I think the People's National Party has a say where that is concerned. So
Okay.
I don't. No.
Okay. But
Yeah.
in all of this, I don't feel any way because I don't think we lost. We gained.
Hold on the oral. Somebody is talking. Hold on.
Yeah, of course. The gains
Go
are
ahead.
the
No, I'm
gains are,
saying
and that is
with
a
all
part
of
of what
this,
they
I
said
think
in the
we gain. No, me not call
Yeah, of
myself a
course.
loser.
The gains are, and that is a part of what they said in the press conference. The PMP gained over 97,000 new voters
Yeah.
since 2020, and just look at the voter suppression. It should have been over 100,000 easily, maybe
Look
150.
here.
And also we won 14 more seats and didn't lose the ones that we had already. So and there's one or two of them they might take to court. I know that they're looking at the prime minister's seat. They're still looking at that very vigorously because there's too many anomalies. Like there was reports that one of the stations, one of the clusters that is PMP stronghold, those boxes never went to the center of accounting until almost 10 o'clock or after 10 o'clock.
That time then the clearing must been already.
So there's some reports out there that is concerning.
Look here, people. Look, you look at Nepal.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. But me no want more Tyrone for go cause him did to go and you finish?
Okay then. Yeah man, I'm good.
Alright, cool. So
But I'm
Tyrone,
in Scotland. Them a kill we but so I go.
Bolo, VNR.
yes, sir. Go through my boss.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes. There's a lot of questions I have to ask, but I will just have some presently because I'm on the job, construction site. So I just wanted to ask some questions. I know some of them, but you know what I mean. I just want to still ask because
ask them quickly, bro. Ask them quickly. Ask them quickly. Just ask them quickly.
All right. Number one. Election day. Is it that we have a prime minister in Jamaica? Election day.
Say that again.
Is it that our prime minister is the prime minister on election day?
No, after parliament is dissolved, everybody's a candidate. So when the election is finished and he's sworn in, he's the prime minister.
Yes, that's what I know. Is it right for him to go into his constituency with a lot of police and all of those things and what
disturb elections? No, that was not right.
Yes. The future.
Yes.
I don't see the future for my children and grandchildren. Every one of us in Jamaica.
Yes.
Children and grandchildren, and when all of us in Jamaica is going to stop, take a break, and said what this is what we want for our future, so that our children can live better and grandchildren. They can respect the law, number one, and know that this is a law and we are going to live according to the law.
Right.
If he's the former prime minister at the time, he wasn't a prime minister at the time, and if he's going to do such thing, what is he leaving the rest of people them to do?
Well, he's setting a bad example, and the followers is gonna amplify that. That's what is gonna happen.
Okay, and the police officers in Jamaica especially, what's wrong with them really? If they are said they are law and order in our country and they are there to protect and serve the people, we is the people that paying them to do their work. Why is it that they can't do their work and know that they are living after the Constitution and make sure that Jamaica run right? Why some of them can't do that?
Well, it's all about the human element, even with all of those things that you mentioned. Thank you. You have to understand that people are people, so you know, I don't know the background of some of these police that are coming in the force, but corrupt cops have always been around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have
Yes.
always been around, and it seems as if the corruption in that regard is amplified. You do remember that before the elections, several police were given promotions.
Yes.
So, you know, is it a setup? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I
Big
mean?
time.
Is it a setup? Is the
Yes.
question. So there's more question than answers. So that's the last question because I want to go to Silky. I wait a long time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All that we are saying is that we want back Jamaica, and we don't want to. It happen like 80, right?
Yeah, we don't want no violence. We want democracy
No.
to yes.
We want our prime minister. Let's say, well, as far as next week is concerned, he's the prime minister, right?
Next week,
I just want him to
Tuesday, I
know
swear.
personally that Jamaican people is not stupid. If we use the stupid, we are not stupid anymore. We
Well, let me
learn.
tell you. Let me
PJ
tell you, Tyrone.
Patterson, PJ Patterson have set the pace that
Yeah.
the internet is allowed to who want it in Jamaica, and we have been
Yes.
learning from that time. Thumbs up to everyone who have the internet and can realize that Jamaica is going in the wrong direction. Yes, and we are
All right.
very upset
Respect.
and angry. One love.
Yeah, man. So big up yourself and thanks for the question, there, bro.
Yeah, man. Big
Your background nice and bad. What I would say before we go to Silky. You see, I want me laugh. What I would say is this: I can see why our people was held in slavery for the long time that we were held in slavery. I can see why. I can see why there were so many house slaves. And it took so long for us to be free as a people in slavery. I can see why. Based on what is happening in Jamaica, I don't think the voter class is one, educated enough, and two, just using them common sense. Just like what the lady came up here that said she a labor right. Say people now using common sense. Yeah, because she wasn't using her common sense in my opinion when she voted for the labor right. Right? That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. And the reason why I'm saying that is when you look at the manifesto of the People's National Party compared to the lack of promises that was kept in 2020, 2016, a lot of the 2016 promises were not kept. They brought it back in 2020, still didn't keep some of them, and then it went to 2025 now where they remixed it again. Thank you, Kimisha, for the cowboy hat. It come like me look good in a cowboy hat. Everybody has sent me cowboy hat stuff. So I can see why we were in slavery for how long we were in slavery for. You understand what's up, mommy? Big up yourself. No, man, you're good, man. You're good, man. You're good. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Silky. Silky, got you, my boss. Yeah, man. You still there? Unmute your mic.
Yeah, my boss. So,
yeah, man.
What me I say? Yeah, Andrew, this is a man to study this the whole system. You have to know that. See? And the man smart and know say Jamaican people are done, so use the system. I say if we not come together as a unit and the people them him are gonna do him feel like we do. Cause him have an objective. You understand? This man and now do this thing for us. Where him a doing? Him understand and know say him have law on him side, him are the prime minister, him a gonna make it and break it. Anything he want to do. And we have to come as some people in the country. And we have to know that. This man do anything him do, him change the law, him have more him corruption friend them. I do what them feel like for do. Brawling. The man do things brawling in front of you. Or a man can thief you in front of your face and people vote for him. I find that weird. You see me I say? The man I use brute force for the country. And we have to put a stop to it. And we have to come as a unit together and do this. But we campaign, come with placard and do it. We can't afford this man if we go pay them. You see me I say?
Yes.
The man wrong in every aspect from me and grow up till now. The man evil the education system. Me grew up on bull and milk, brother. Born milk, the man take them thing out of school. The man not dealing nothing with the education. I see the island them fine and everything we are. If can't afford,
officially they don't find an island. Them a look.
Yeah, but him can't afford PMP if he even come in power again, because people are getting mad, and him don't know that,
Yeah, if the People's National, well, not if, when the People's National Party come into power again, the electorate is going to be more educated. After the sufferation that they will face, in short order, even the labor right them go ball out. But me tell them say don't ball to me, ball to God, and go check Andrew Jonas.
Them been a ball, but the problem is the garrison them, bro.
Well, we're not
going to
say the garrison.
It's not going to stop. Which way you come from,
we're not going to say not going to stop, because you see, now one thing you have to speak things into existence in the general. Word, sound, and power, You notice how Isaac Buchanan told you he was going to break the fast? And what happened? And when he said it, you knew he meant it, and he knew it is going to happen. That is what we have to do. We have to start speaking things into existence and stop saying, oh, it's still like this and it now going to change. You have to remember that change is the only thing that is constant in the universe. Things are always changing. Probably don't change at the pace that you want it to, but it's still changing.
Alright? And the next point more make, see? Because people have to greet people body language. You understand? You can't see true meaning of people where them talk to you.
Yes.
From the youth coming up power.
Break off,
pimping.
You break off this up. Say that again, you break off, me not hear.
Come out with this.
You break off this up. Say that again, Franny, going up power.
Me that say when him win the first election.
Yeah.
Me I say give him a chance. Go see him can do. General. Cause me grew up and say PMP in a power and JLP get by the thing, and when my parents been a tell me I do my research and see they say PMP is for PMP is for the people, for the country. Michael man it is. Every man must have a piece of land. You can't have the country and we have so much resources that you're not invest. So,
in the people.
In the people, none at all. Him not depend that. If them go build some house, you build some house that poor people can't own. No time than in history of life. You see what I'm saying? The NHC is there with a bag of money, build some low income house that every man can own a house. $9 million can work. Build them and give people in land. A land space people want. So mother tell people it can't happen. The man depend that poor people don't have none. The system said to keep it down, and that them are working forever and ever. You see, so people have to wise up and know that in themselves.
Sorry, boss, go through. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, me I say the NHT program, which they must say them are build some house for poor people. That nine, it man build a house, poor people can't own it. All of the housing scheme we see him build, poor people can't own it. You understand?
Yeah, man, I understand what you say, bro. Continue, man. Make your point. Yeah, man, I understand what you say, bro. Continue, man.
But Silky, the man make a portfolio, say him do a lot of things for Jamaica. And the only Prime Minister, Mr. Do, can make a booklet is Michael Manley, PJ, Portia.
But I see mistake with Mr. PMP.
Nothing to make no portfolio.
You see mistake with Mr. PMP because that happened to black people next. The people, you see when I see somebody come with a good heart and good intention, we have to back them because we make greed and them things down power get the best of it. You see when Portia coming, brother, PMP party should have backed Portia from them time until now. Them boy they would have never get a chance. Tell me that.
We do that.
With the ideas of Portia coming, understand through the whole everybody wants to be a president or a prime minister for the party. At that time, the party was crumbling and because the party depend a nice trend now,
Yeah, man, definitely.
So we have to come out of that find the
So
best
what you
candidate
think?
for
What
our
you
art.
think? The press conference. You know, when I listen to the press conference. So what you think? What you think about the press conference? You know, when I listen to the press conference.
You understand, boss?
You know, when I listen to the press conference.
Which one?
No, what the People's National Party just do earlier. So,
No.
synopsis. No, man, you have to watch that, man. I have some man. So, let me go now synopsis. Basically, the PMP won't be. You see the article where them put out in the paper, so the PMP are going to challenge 2 seats. That is not accurate. They are not going to challenge it because there isn't enough evidence for them to win a challenge. You get what I say? And they are still looking at Andrew Owner's seat, and we'll hear about that later on. There are some things there where them are going to take to court and some concerns and stuff like that came up, but them not to speak on it because of course it's a legal matter. But one of the main things when them say them are going to do, I want everybody that have a story and experience in the election to reach out to the People's National Party and make sure so you have evidence to corroborate your story. You understand? And if you don't have evidence in your personal way where you see, you must be able to say, alright, this is a testimony I'm signed for actually go to court, go and say, yes, I saw that this is what I saw. Because what the PMP is doing, they are going to gather the evidence on the ground from everybody in each constituency. That is going to take some time, but I think it's necessary for us to, one, get a basis or a foundation for strong legal reform, for advocacy to remove the ECJ or the EOJ from under, be independent and from under the office of the Prime Minister, to reinstate the political ombudsman to its original independent role, because a lot of things happen in this election that would have not happened if the political ombudsman was operating in the right and proper role that it was before. And it's just the truth. You get me? The taking down of paraphernalia all over the island by the Jamaica Labour Party members, the bullyism, the threats, people who represent such people, a St. Thomas, a Garnet's man yard, and them there are some criminal thing, and the police then get involved. You know, allegedly plant things in the people them care, like people's lives was literally in danger in this whole entire election. You understand? The People's National Party representatives were very, very brave in representing us. It was not something they could have lost their lives. The way how the Jamaica Labour Party was operating, they were operating like gangsters. They were operating like terrorists. We heard, no, not on both sides, that's a lie. There was no instance where PMP supporters was trying to intimidate Labour rights, or representatives from members of parliament of the PMP was intimidating any the word is love. The People's National Party campaigned on love. You understand? Me see Mark holding a big up the Labour right them, and I say, yo, Ray. You understand? So that is a lie, so I'm going to block you. And you always come with the lie them, you come with the fake page them with no picture upon them, some damn emoji and username and stuff like that. Zine, so I'm going to delete that. No, there's no political ombudsman in its original state. What has happened is that we have an invisible political ombudsman, so it's somebody where we cannot hold account for the lack of performance in this election cycle. You understand? What? You see my goal in doing that, you did not say Andrew did it. What? Listen, man. There's some things I can't say on here if I don't understand that. Yeah, the PMP and the JLP, you know, some supporters in some areas was dancing together. Listen, there are certain areas that I'm sure was a target focus. You see Miranda Wellington? They did not want Miranda Wellington. Miranda Wellington, Dr. Miranda Wellington, sorry. She's actually a doctor. She has a doctor. She was targeted. They made a big fuss over what she said, if a war, a war. You understand? And they did a lot of things in that constituency. There's reports that people had ink on their finger from the night before. So some people sold out, and then there were reports of voter suppression. Lots of reports of voter suppression. And I don't know, well, you guys didn't hear, but Dr. Nathan Cameron mentioned he went to the polling station. He was there before 7, and it is almost 8 o'clock before he voted. It took long. I know it took me half an hour before I got to vote. I was in 3rd in line or 4th in line. And at my station, they took 5 at a time in the polling station. And they ask you, what PD are you? And if you know, at the back of your ID, the PD number is right there. So if a 14 or 9 or whatever, you know, say that they say if you go vote. And it took me half an hour. There was 3 persons working in that part right there, 1 outside, 3 inside. And they said to me that they are going to vote first, and then I can start. But it still took a half an hour. So I was there way before. Oh, it's more than half an hour. 40 minutes. Because they never started 7 o'clock. They actually started after 7. That was another thing too. So the minuscule time that you had to vote, and Mr. Anthony Hilton said it. Can you imagine if 60 or 70% of the voters turned out to vote? The ECG and the EOJ were not ready. They were not equipped to manage a high voter turnout. Because only 39% got to vote, and some alleged number of people was turned back. And it's alleged that even after, when 5 o'clock came, people was in the line and they did not get to vote. Again, people, when these things happen, you have to be sharp. You guys should be videoing situations like this. You should be videoing when they look on your time. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I've been in the line before 5, and look, they have closed the gate. This is such and such constituency. That's what you guys should have done. Documentation rules the nation. We have to fight these people on a legal level, and you guys need to start thinking like lawyers. You understand? You need to start thinking like prosecutors. We need evidence to prosecute. Alright? Remember who our leader is. Mark Jefferson Bowden. My Prime Minister. My President. I don't recognize Andrew Wallace. And I don't recognize nobody from the Jamaica Labour Party. Right? However, them say them a lead. So when the thing them come, and if you hold them foot to fire, I will be doing that. I surely will. Alright?